Aloha Keiki parents and teachers. Welcome to the study plan. My name is Kumu Kim, and in this episode we are going to be covering phonetic spelling for grade 2, week 8. All right, main idea, grade 2, week 8 phonetic spelling from Evan Moor. We're going to be covering the 3 categories that we have, which are consonant vowel, CV, consonant vowel consonants, CVC, and one letter words, right? Which we only have one, which is the word A.
So for the first of our second grade words, and I'm going to bypass A just because it's a single letter word that really does not require the need to have phonetic spelling for that. All right, so our first word is going to be the word oaf or of, but is a U and V is a V, so we're going to start with oaf, right? We use some support to help our students with spelling. Oaf, O, and F. Good. Next word is going to be if, right? If. Go ahead. And here we are. If. Next, we're going to use the word the. And the is a little bit tricky because it's which again is a U. But we're not doing U. It's the, but we don't say the. So we could say the E, right? Because there is a pronunciation of the as the, which could be correct. So we'll use that. The E. The. Which is TH, and this is the noisy TH sound. The. And then E. The. All right. Next one is going to be the word day. And the 2 is going to be a 2 vowels go walking, right? And this is a 2 vowels go walking where it's going to have the A sound. And this one is always at the end of a word. And the sound is A. So which spelling of A is always at the end of the word? For our first word will be the word day. D. D. It's not a popper, so we're starting with our curve first. Okay, and then A always says its name, so it needs to be the first letter, and then it's going to be a Y. Okay, so we have day. And the other one is going to be May, right? Almost exactly the same, except the very beginning sound has changed. So, A. M. A, right? Again, the vowel that says its name needs to start A, and then since it's at the end of a word, it is A-Y. May. All right, now we're getting into our CVC words, and our first CVC word will be the word that. So again, with a noisy sound, TH. T. We don't do that, right? Because is a singular sound. Makes one sound, and they have to know that one sound is the letters TH. Okay, not separating them out. So we have the, a, t, that. Next one will be the word them. Again with the noisy and it will be spelled as the TH, E, M. How do we tell the difference between an and an an M and an N? Well, when we make the sound M, our lips are together. When we make the sound our lips for N, it is not together. Our mouth is actually open, and our tongue is pressed to the middle of our mouth. And it's a more nasally sound. Okay? So them. Now we're going to get into a silent E-bopper for this next word, made. a, d, and it stops at that last one. The sounds stop at the last one. A, d, made. What does this X do? That's a silent what bopper. Okay. So let's sound this out. A, d, d. And a silent bopper is going to be a silent E, which that E jumps over to make that A say its name right there. All right. Next word is was. Well, this one doesn't play fair again because it's got that sound. So we're going to say was. Right? Not right by any means. We don't say was. Instead, we say was. And who knows where that came from? I don't. But we're going to use was to help our children spell phonetically correct. However, when they see the word in writing, they'll know it as was. So, was, w-as. So, w, a, s, s, was.
To review, we had our three categories: consonant vowel, CV, consonant vowel consonants, and a single letter word, right, for the word A. So for our consonant vowels, most of them, we were able to apply correct phonetic spellings for this. But then for the word of, we had to kind of change that around because of had two different sounds. So sometimes with our words, we need to apply the correct phonics to get our kids to recognize how to spell the words. But then when they see the words in a written piece or text, they will be able to find those words and state them correctly. But for the spelling portion, sometimes we need to change that. Also, we had a silent E bopper in our consonant vowel consonants, CVC, in the word made. So that silent E, our kids should know, that jumps over the letter to make the vowel say its name. And then in was, again, we came across a spelling of a word where the sounds in that word don't necessarily play fair, so we need to find ways that we can support our children with that. So we broke apart those sounds. All right. If you had any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next episode. Mahalo.